Okay, they're not recording my broadcast, so I'm not going to be starting yet. I got to duplicate the tab, and I got to go here, videos, and then I have to delete recording, delete, and I got to go here, videos, and then I have to delete recording, delete, and let's see, I got to go here, videos, and then I have to okay, I don't know if they're going to be recording my video, but just give me a second. I'm hoping to get into the swing of things. Ooh, this is... I want to get into the swing of things, okay, with number 12. Boy, oh boy, my screen, I got to get a screen adjustment out of here. Man, if I can take away some of that time that it cost me in my head to adjust everything for the light and auto white balance, I don't want you anymore. Auto white balance. How about if we leave it like that? How about that? Seems like they've got the red lights on, and in the red light district, what's happening? Because they say in the red light district, the devil has come to town. I do not have anything really set up for what I'm going to be doing. I do it off the cuff. Sometimes I may not explain myself. There is so much going on. It is ridiculous. It is crazy. So many things as to, even when you mention Santa Claus, the placenta, the woman being number 66, there is no division other than the fine line of Mars. But Mars hasn't Mars made had no form, and it opened up. You know, you can close it and open it up, and then there was a form. And when you open up, let's say the ironing table, it creates an X. The X marks the spot of the holder, right? There's two legs here and there's two legs here. So what you might see is a split of two arms. There are actually two arms, but it stretches out, and it stretches out here like I and X and H because of you know, when you open up an ironing board, it has the feet on the bottom. It has one foot, but the foot goes this way, taking up both sides from one arm. I mean, would you ever think that Rubik's Cube had 26 cubes where 8 were corners, 12 valued of 3 colors, 12 were in-betweens valued at 2 colors, and then there were 6 held by the spindle that spins in 3 different directions, playing with the 4-4-4. Turning only 3 sides. Otherwise, why turn it? And really, 1/4 turn is enough. Unless you need it 1/4 turn to turn it up to the top. So what's going on? Number 12, the value. I'm going to show you this on paper. And the value of number 12 in the alphabet is 20 and 23 and 5 and 12 and 22 and 5, 43, 48, 58, 59, 60, 82. The value of 12 is 87. But there's more to it inside of here. In French, it's 12, right? Give me a 12. And when inside of here, it's 4 and 15 and 21 and 26 and 5. 19, 29, 39, 40, 50, 60, 66, 71. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 will create 7 and 8. Now, what happens if it was a dozen? And it's a dozen, okay, to a tray. Okay, is that the way they call tray, or is it tray like this? But then they also call it a key tray. When you put the 30 eggs, 6 by 5. The dozen is the dozen, and you can say one does DZ, one does. Inside of dozen is one singularity, but I don't want to get into that right now. I'm trying to concentrate. There's so much going on here. There's so much going on here and here and in the deck of cards and wherever you look. Number 12, okay, to create 12, can you use one dice to create 12? Or will we use 2 dice to create 12? Okay, the first dice is 6. The second dice is 6. 1 cube equals 6 sides. 21 dots and 33 voids. Every side, ES, has 9 area space. Area space, AS, ESAS. In the 33 voids, it is counted as 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 6. Sorry, 8 and 5 and 6 and 4 and sorry. and 3. 7, 12, 18, and 7 is 25, and 8, 33. In the 21 dots, that is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 33 and 21. The number to the sun is 54, created by 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. And this is in the basic terms. I will be trying to talk my best always in basic terms. If I had to go into the deck of cards, okay, and pulled out the 12th card, okay, that would be the Q, which is the 17th letter. They call it the Queen, equals number 62. 6 and 2, 1 and 7, both 88. And please note that the 26th letter in the alphabet, okay, the 26th letter in the alphabet is the Z, and it is found on the 9 key. 26 is found right over here. The Q is found over here. 7 and 9 possess, the 7 and 9 both hold an 8 on the telephone. But when you go to the ATM, they removed the Q and they removed the Z. They removed the Z, the 26 letter Z. Okay, so they removed the 26 letter Z in the alphabet. I'm just trying to look at my screen and the cat sitting on my keyboard here. Come on, kitty cat, coming from the devil. Come on, kitty cat, scooty, scooty. Okay, so what we're going to do here, you can't keep walking back and forth. Sit or stay or go goodbye. One of the two, kid. Let's do it. You got a choice here. Interrupt me or come back. Where are you going? That's just what I wanted. Just perfect. Just perfect. Give this guy who's got a problem with concentrating and just sit in front of him and mix them all up, right? Mix them all up. What do you think? Yeah, mix them up. What's going on? Come on, it's you or me on camera. You don't like it on camera? Come on. Come on, put up with it. Let's go. You're on camera, kid. That's it. That's it. That's it. Whoa. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got a beautiful bed right up there to watch me. Let's go. Let's go. I get more views because of my cat than for me. Oh, but that's not the thing we want to do. Just sit there. Be a good putty cat. 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 You're such a good putty cat. Okay. So let's go back to where I was. And so the Z, which is in the Queen family, the Z, which can be which number? The 26th letter? Yes, but it moves. This moves all the way down until its value, okay, falls onto number 35 and 36. I will explain it to you. Why and why not? But before I do that, I want to continue on here. I'm hoping not to forget. No, I'm going to go there because I'll remember this. What happens? Did I do this yesterday? Yes. When I shift the alphabet, this is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way to 36. This is going by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. These designs, okay, in fact, I think I have a little error somewhere. Hold on a second. No, I don't have an error. I just did it differently. I wanted to show you different. Let me see. Did I get that right? What 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Yes, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. And 1, 3, 5. Why is there a 2 here? 9, 2. Oh, let me see this one. Yes, okay. The reason you see this and this is because I didn't show you the full design. If you're driving a car, you're going to go up here, or you decided to go here, now you're going to go here. Or you could have went up here, or you didn't want to go up there, you wanted to go up this side. Because this side and this side is not the same. The 7th gate is up over here. You can't go there. But I just finished the design down here. This is when you count by ones. This is when you count by twos. This is when you count by threes. So what I do to the alphabet now, since we start the alphabet that it finishes on number 26 over here, not on number 27. It finishes on 26. When you reconnect the alphabet, you reconnect the alphabet to match to match number 27. What is that 27 letter? It is the Y letter. YZY. That's what they say. But why is it sometimes an I? Because it is the 9. 7 and 2, 9. If you multiply it is 14. So this would become the halfway house, birth inside the sun. This is in rotation. All single digit numbers, okay, will get a 0 because they're in rotation. We need always, you can have one number, but it's 2 numbers. The 0 goes there. All zeros are valued at 6. 8, okay, all zeros are valued at 6. It can possibly change under discussion and other findings, but right now it works just perfect. And one of the reasons is the 15th letter in the alphabet. 1 plus 5 equals 6. 6 plus 9 equals to 15. 6 and 9 equals to 15. And you know what? For being such a good girl, just wait there. Just wait there. Just wait there. Just wait there. You can wait there. You can wait there. Here. Look, come back up here. I'm going to give you some little candies. Just there. For being such a good girl. Hey, you're being such a good girl, right? Go up there. Yeah, go up there. Yeah. Eat them slow. Eat them slow. So yeah, I'm really going to steal your food. Please. I'm really not going to steal food. I don't do that. No. So anyways, what happens now is when I add 1 and 2 in its position, you know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3. Here's 1, 2, 3. I'll add them together now. Because I don't need to go 2, 4, 6, 8. I already got 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going 2, 4, 6, 8 in its own domain. So by doing this, I end up with 1 and 2, 3. 2 and 4, 6. 6 and 6. 2 and 4, 6. 6 and 3, 9. And then it'll be 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9. That's all this board will be is 3, 6, 9. So you get 3 straight lines. Now you have to start connecting. What are we going to connect? I can't connect. I already connected all my 3s. Should I be connecting all my 6s like my 3, 6? So if I connected my 3, 6, I would be doing this. Oh, I got to the Queen Gateway. I got to number 12, right over here. 78 is a representation, 78 is a representation, okay, of the Queen. It is a gateway. It is created by number 17, which is created, okay, by number 18. 18 creates 17. 18, okay, creates 17. 8 and 8, 16. 1 and 1 is 2. So this will create 27 to start with. Now, how does 18 in the own domain? 1 times 8, 1 plus 8 equals to 8 equals to 9. 8 and 9 equals to 17. Venus from Jupiter inside the golden arches. So this is what happens when we connect 3636 creation. Now you need to connect, if you're connecting 69 creation, all you're going to do is this. This is your rotation in creation. It will do this. Is that it? Let me see, 36. So let me see if we have all this form here. So now we have, can we do 6, 6? If we did 6, 6, all of a sudden 6 and 6, right? But when we do 3, 6, right? When I do 3, 6, that will equal 9. Well, they're all 9s. So what am I going to do? Do I draw a straight line or I just go across this way? Okay, and here again is 3, 6, and here again is 3, 6. Did I get this right? Yeah, I got this right. So this and this and this and this and this. I don't know why I'm not going to do this. They're all 9s. If I did that, what would I be doing? What would I be doing? Let me see this. Okay, so anyways, now when you connect 9 and 6, well, it would be like this to start. And now this is the way it would look. And you come all the way to the M. Now, when I'm talking shifting the alphabet, as that's where we began, okay, what it is the alphabet ends here. I move the alphabet over 1 and start at 2. The alphabet goes here. When you start at 2, the alphabet will now end at 27. When you start at 3, the alphabet will end at 28. When you start at 4, the alphabet, the rotation, remember that number 4. Wow, I don't like my camera doing this. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, so this is okay, this is a little bit better. So zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Yes, so over here, this is 17. I'm trying to figure out where I was now. Yes, okay, 14. This number is the number in the sun. The reverse of 14, okay, is 13. The reverse of 9 is 18. 36 is the creation of 36, okay, equals 18 and 9. Did I get that right? Yeah, 18 and 9. That is the way it's made up. This 27, 2 times 7, 2 plus 7, is 14 and 9, which will be 14/13, which will be 9/18. 99, 54. The sun of Jupiter, which creates 9 times 9, 81. Venus, 9 plus 9, 18. Satellite planet. 5152. Control. 5152. Jupiter, Mars. Jupiter, Earth. Third and fourth planet is 7. 5 remains. I'm trying to calculate out of 12 because there are 3 planets, or there's at least 3 entities that were replaced. And I'm going to explain to you where and why. So when you get to number 4 over here, right, in which we'll call the purple sky, you are going 4 to 12, and that's a purple 4 solid and a 12 stripe. You know you're playing the game of pool over here. The game is 8 ball. So anyways, after this number over here from Earth to over here, see where they don't connect? See 3 and 4 is that 7. 6 and 7 is the lower side, 13, which is equivalent to the same angle. 13 here is 7 here. 7 and 4, Jesus. Why is 13 here, 7 here? What happens? This is about number 12, don't forget. We got to try and remember us, male and female, 7 and 5. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals to 2 equals to 3. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals to 3 equals to 4. 7 and 5. They call that the moon. Man in the moon. Man is 13. Age of man is 13. Age of man. And the number of man, 28. Which will be reduced and changed. So we have this scenario over here. So I'm just going to continue on with here. I'm going to try and show you what 12 is and why I'm going to use number 7, 7 and 13. Remember, the woman only goes to 6. Woman only goes to 6. So the beginning of the next one becomes that 7th one. 66. Let me explain it to you this way. The word woman is 66. Okay, it creates 36 and 12, which creates 48. And the word is S-O-N, 19 and 15 and 14, as to letters in the alphabet. Reverse, it is 08, the heaven, and 12, the AB creation. 3 creation from AB, the wing, the first wing of creation. Because I'll explain this to you what 12 is again. And then over here at number 14, well, that'll be number 13 reverse, so 25, and that'll be the son of creation, number 33. The total is 81, Venus. Now, what happens is the bar mitzvah and the Batz mitzvah, 2 and 3 dice. What happens is the 13th year, okay, the 13 and the 14, there's a separation because the man, okay, becomes his bar mitzvah on his 13th birthday. That is 13 complete years. This is behind you. What is in front of you of the day in your bar mitzvah and your 13th birthday, the birth of that day, is your next year, which the beginning is the 14th year, is what begins man. Okay, this multiplication, 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, is 5 and 4, the passage in the sun. The fox pass in the sun, fox equals to 45, pass equals to 55, and sun equals to 54. 9-6 rotation, 9-5 energy birth, the E-I-E-I-O, and over here is 35, which is electric company. It is the female. And in the I have to re-understand this, okay? I'm going to take it as 5419. The spirit comes in with this one over here in this mathematics. What I do, okay, is I'll either bring 2 numbers to 100, or I'll bring them both to a 10 position, or a 4 position, or a 7 position because of this. And I'll explain that in a minute. So let me just move on a little bit, right? Am I right? The 4 ball and the 12 ball in pool are both purple. And if you note, this one over here, okay, is 12. It will create number 5. It will create, this one over here will create 2 and 3, 5. There's 1 and 4, 5. There's 2 and 3, 5. So this one over here will create 5, right? So once we got 5, we got a 4 solid with a 5 stripe. We got a 4 solid with a 5 stripe. We come down here. We now connect the fox to the sun right at the beginning of number 4. Everything divides between 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 is standard. A, B, C, 5. Jackson 5. Jack plug-in 52. It's standard. When you come up to 10, it starts to change. Everything changes because this is standard. We are going to remove it from the game, and we're going to begin by number 4. But before I finish, I wanted to tell you the alphabet moves all the way down until the last letter in the alphabet reaches over here. When the last letter reaches over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 11 is your creation, is your last creation. 11 is the last movement of creation before 12 shows up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. 11. But the natural alphabet should end over here on number 35. What it is in roulette, when you play roulette, when you bet directly on a number, you get 35 to 1 plus the chip back. That's how this works out. But we only should be on number 10 and end at 35 because that's where Z goes. So I've shifted Z into a new world birth right over here. Instead of being a black number, it now becomes a red number, Z. But the 26 is over here, and it's connected to 29 birth, to the altered current in the moon. 28 and 29, 57 moon. 26 and 29, 55 the freedom. 9 and 6 in rotation of 22 life on Mars. 33, 30, no, this one over here is 14. So the alphabet shifts, but we're going to move the alphabet to where the alphabet has to be right over here. Let me see something for a second. The alphabet has to be right here. This is the center of the alphabet. M and N live right in there. Not only is 3 and 4, okay, the complete division of everything. Not only is 3 standard and 4 the beginning and 12 the end, okay, 12 multiplies into 5. That is your E world. We end in the E worlds. We take A and B, where we've put them to sleep, as well as C that we put to sleep, and we bring it back in the letter U, because in the letter U, which is the 21st letter, 2 plus 1 equals to 3C, bringing back A and B in its creation. So we've put it to sleep, and we brought it back at 21. Now, the special thing about 21, okay, is it's 21st. It is the first time that you will ever repeat the ST letters other than first. As well, that when you add up, going all the way to 21, that is going to give you 231, which is a reverse. Instead of 1 being first, 1 was pushed last, 2, 3 went first. You have 2, 3, 1 in creation at the 21st. They call that blackjack, BJ. If you want to go to the game of pool, it is the 2nd letter and the 10th letter. It is total of, bingo, 12. Because we have a 10th letter in there, add 6. This is a 10, this is a 2, add the 2, it equals to 12. Anytime you see a 0, 12 plus add 6. Why add 6? Because it comes from the original building right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 equals to 6. That's the original creation. The standard of 0 is 1, 2, 3. Only a parent here where it takes its game and highway to another level. And that is your 21st. I will be back. We've only begun with number 12 and the bar mitzvah and the Batz mitzvah. And we've all seen this before. We all know this. We all know what's going on. We all know, and those who don't and some that do, about the bar mitzvah and the Batz mitzvah, especially the Batz mitzvah. Hold on, it's the Batz mitzvah lady. The Batz lady's coming to town. How old? 12 years old. Just 11 years old yesterday. Now I'm 12. But wait a second. 11 yesterday, 12 today. But hold on a second. My birthday was Saturday night. That means tomorrow I'm going to be 13. Holy crap. I went from 11, 12, and 13 in 3 days. Try and remind me. Let me write that down. 11, 12, 13 in 3 days. I am a girl. No. For a girl. No. Hold on a second. Yesterday, I was 11. Today, today I am the Batz. M.I.T. Zvah lady. Yes, I am the Batz mitzvah lady. So, 11 E. 11 T. 12 and 13. Okay, stop fooling around. Yesterday, 11. Today, 12. Tomorrow, 13. Is this possible? Is this possible? I'm going to get something to drink, and I'm coming right back. I hope I remember. I'm having fun today. I feel like I'm in the zing. I have something to talk about. Wow. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Hey, we had Mr. Messer on with commenting yesterday. Should have been here. It was a zinger of a video. So let's finish with the alphabet. Are you ready? I'm not going to lose my place because I know what I'm talking about. I mean, I remember what I'm talking about. Oh my God, the beard is grown in. I don't like looking. Okay, let me see. Good vibes. Paint the town red. Blow in that cat's face works like a charm. Taking some things in a different from stealing from some. Okay, let's get on to we're going to finish with the alphabet, the movement of the alphabet. Now, they're in the alphabet, okay? They're in the roulette. They show up as sets of 12, okay? In the calculator, they're showing up as sets of 9. There are 26 letters. I'm asking myself, okay, can I move these? If we have all to 26, right? Imagine I take Z and I put it down here and I leave all the letters there. We have enough movement for the alphabet to move 10 spaces. So when we move 9 spaces from the original alphabet, okay, that is the birth, the 9 birth. When you come into this one here, from 9 to 10, when you come from 9 to 10, that is the ST, that is first, that is birth. The placenta clause comes down with you. And here's your ladder and escape into the DC world. All this black and is the, sorry, let me see what this is. And then you see when you're coming down, right? When you're coming down, you notice your X, your 1, and your Y. See but if you look at it this way, it's a little bit different. It's moving some sort. Right over here, see there's an X over here. There's nothing here, but what's going to happen here is I do this to it. I put the cube inside there. And I'll show you a design that Tesla has made. So anyways, your alphabet will move. Now, I'm not sure if you're moving by 1 or you're moving by 2. If you're moving by 1, moving by 2, then this is what happens over here. I'm not sure. And the question is, do we have to move 3 pieces at a time? Like I would have to move row over here. I would move it down here and then move it down here and move it down here. But can I ever shift it over here? See, none of the other ones shift. Only this one shift. Where it goes X, Y, Z. But how can I shift this one? When I move it down a row? Remember, in numbers, in regular numbers, okay, there's a lot of things going on here. In regular numbers, okay, 6 and 7 connect as 13. As 6 and 7 connect as 13, 6 and 1 will connect as 7, okay? Six and 7, 1 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 6 and 7 connect, and the 4 and 3 connect, making 7 and 13. Okay. And now what happens? Okay, the vice versa. Okay, is where the 1 and 6 connect, and the 4 and 9 connect, creating 7 and 13. Now the 2, 5 connect equals to 7, and then the 5, 8 connect equaling to 13. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. 1 times 3 equals to 3. We're just going to leave that on the side for now. So this is the connect of that. And this is the reason now when I go back to the design, okay, and remember, it's 3 sets of a dozen numbers. First dozen, second number, third dozen. It is standard. First dozen, second dozen, third number, and it is standard. What you find in the first dozen, going vertical, is 147. What you find in the second dozen is 258. And what you find in the third dozen is 369. Now, what you find in the first area at 12 is a gateway, number 78, when you add up 1 to 12. We already know that this gateway is separated because standard has to be removed. 1, 2, 3 has to be removed. So we no longer have 78. We have 72 plus 6 because this was banished and is transferred into new numbers. It's banished, it's coming back into new numbers. This comes back in the second dozen inside the cube over here, where M and N come together. The 13th and the 14th letter come together. The woman begins her life at the age of 13, and man begins his life at the age of 14. This is your number setup. X1, 11, 9. This setup is 9. This setup is 11. This setup, see 1 with 2, 4 with 5, 7 with 8, right? When I'm connecting 1, 8 for 9, 2, 7 for 9, 4, 5 for 9. That's what's creating these, creating it in blocks of 9s. If I did this in blocks of 12, this is what would happen at the bottom. Your 1 would reconnect to 8, and your 7 will reconnect to 2. Comes back into the game, right? I need to show you all the pieces in the game. We don't play with all the pieces right away. We transform them. Okay, I can use this one over here. See, this is see in this formation. I'm trying to think. Right over here, okay, is M. Over here is N. This peak gateway is in the first G, and that's where the woman comes in. She comes in on the letter M. She is 12. She comes in on the letter M. Right over here. Here is the letter N. This is the next pyramid, this one over here. I have to make another one of these. I just want to see, maybe I've got one here. No, I don't. Do I have one here? Yes, I do. So we got it over here. And you see it joins right over here. See, we start over here and we banish this. These 3 are banished because they're going to take part right over here. Let me see where my finger is. Yeah, they're going to take part right over here. So what happens is this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. So AB retakes place here on U. U, right, U is the 21st letter. But it begins with L as the 12th letter. Now, what happens in this scenario, okay, in which I'm hoping to be able to go back, because the French and the English speaking put together changed the whole formation of understanding numbers because of what they say, how they separated it. So I mixed the two language up together, you know, like making a salad, right? But I just want to test out the two ingredients first. So instead of having like number, like 10 is 1 plus 0 equals to 1. Okay, so this is the 10 is a word of two numbers. 11 is a word of two numbers. 12 is okay. At the beginning, right? 12 starts to like 11 is like, it's like even, you know. 11 is like, hey, you know, like we're even, you know, we're even, you know. She, Eve, in the sun. 12 and 14. Anyways, let's not get into, I don't want to get into that. The numeric value is 63. Okay, so when you have 1, you don't have, you've never seen 1th. Have you ever seen 1th before? I never thought before. Oh no, I never thought. But what happens to this is when you see an ITH come together, as in Roman numerals, they have counted the I, okay, for a number 1, it's not the L. We already know and we've established the L is 50, so we cannot use it twice. So what they do is they use the I. And all the keyboards, this is the way they make the I. And that I, which is the 9th vowel, is this is the 12th vowel, equaling to 21. So they use the both of them. The I and the L. The sick and the elderly, right? Elderly and the sick. But we're not going to get into that. Okay? This is what creates your beginning in multiplication, only starts in the E world. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. Equals to the E world, the 2, 3. Have you ever seen that signature before? E23 or something like that coming out? Have you ever seen the return of the Sith or ITH coming together when TH comes together? Because TH, when TH begins, the first time it begins is at 4th. And then we run it up all the way to 20th. But 21st is the new beginning. It is the other end of the tail from first. And the first tail goes from 1 till what number equals to 10? (11 to 21). 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10, 11. Hold on a second. Excuse me. I really wanted to run it up. Actually, there's an alternate way of counting this. I'm going to show you something different after this. I'm looking at something right now for myself. So if you count, there are 11 numbers here. There are 9 numbers here and the 1 number here. So it's 10 numbers here and 11 numbers here. Now let's see if formation can take place. A, B, C, D, E, F. A plus B plus C equals to 6, plus D equals to 10. So that means E plus F, okay, slash 5 plus 6 equals to 11. So now we're seeing that 5 and 6 is into this relationship of 11. The 0 equaling to 6 will always reflect inside here. It's the 7th gate. Which part of the 7th gate? I don't know. Maybe it's all the 7th gate. Maybe it's talking about the human light, because this is the only one that you see. Although there's 1 dot, there's a circle around that dot. It is 18 Venus connected to 63 creation of IR. But all this has to be discussed. Let me see where I am with this. Let me see where I am with this. So anyways, this is just not a big thing, but you do see that 420, right? It all begins and it all ends with 420. And 420, 4 by 20 is an expression in French, which means 80. It all begins and it all ends with 420. Time, heaven, creation. THC. Time, heaven, creation. Mars, Earth. IT. HCCH, when they come together, heaven's creation. You can take it the way you want. And all these letters are telling stories, but I can't get into every single story right now. This is also going to revert to a 6. But this, to get to where it is, began at 28. And it regressed to 26 until it became the 20th. So from the beta heaven, the beta heaven, which is Pluto, 2 times 8, 2 plus 8 is 10 and 16, 26. 2 times 6, 12, and 8, 20. From T to Z is that situation, but I don't want to get into that right now, okay? Could be 46 is the total of these letters, but I don't want to get into that. I want to get into this. The total of this, when you count from 1 over to 12, it equals to 78. But what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 6, and then we're going to go 4 through 12 equals to 72. So this is the new formation running by 72. The low formation of this formation is 4 dot 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 9 equaling to 30, equaling to 1 through 9 is 45, take away 6 is 39. Those are the angels, the 10 angels, counting 4 through 9, and then you count 10, 11, and 12, okay, equals to 45. The Pythagorean low count for counting the inverted creation of 9, okay, goes all the way up to over here, 72. Now, when you count 10, 11, 12 as 10, 1 plus 0, 1 plus 0, 1 plus 1 is 2 instead of 11, instead of 12, it reduces to here. So that means the life or numbers would be in between here and here, and that would be 37 and 45 equaling, no, 35 and 37 is 72. Is that correct? 35, 30, where am I? 35, 45. Oh my God, 27 is the difference. How in the world did I see that? Where's the numbers over here? Where am I going? Okay, I'm going from 45 to 72. 45 to 72. Why did I mark 37? Too many things going on. 45 to 72. Is 27. Okay, that 27, as I showed you, it's so complicated that I showed you that the last letter in the alphabet, the new beginning in the alphabet before any movement, begins on number 27. Okay. So I'm still trying to explain this number 4 and number 12. Number 12 comes in the game of pool. It is the purple ball. The beginning of the game, you have the solids and the stripe. The solids, okay, is 1 through 7. That is the gateway. And the stripes is 9 through 6. Rotation of the gateway. In the sun of creation. So now this partakes, when this partakes 1 and 7, it partakes in many ways. I'm going to do 7 upside down. Am I doing it upside down? Are you seeing this upside down? Like, would that be upside down? Are you seeing this upside? You can't be seeing this upside down, right? So I'm going to do a number 7. I'm going to do a number 7. There you go. Number 7. And then I'm going to go with a big fat 1. And there you go. 1 and 7. The gateway turns into the altar world of 3. Number 4. So 1 and 7 equals 4. And the altar world of 4 is 3. So now we found the 7th gate to the gateway. And the value of that is 10J. Jack 10. That is the value of that one. And you see the way the cross comes in, and then you have the L that's connected to it, the 12th and the 20th letter, because our alphabet is for building. We have building blocks. But I want to say one other thing I want to just mention, not to forget, that when I was talking the alphabet, okay, and the alphabet was moving, okay, we're going to have 10 remaining when we get to number 36. We will have 10 remaining. So always, this is the way I look at it. If you're going to have 10 remaining, if you see a number like 36, it can be 46. Because there were maybe 10 added for the reason I don't know the formula. So I can't tell you, but there's the 10 remaining. So when you back it up, if I back the alphabet up, 1 inside, don't forget, this is a mirror creation. If you notice that this one here is this one here, the only reason you're not seeing this is because I haven't drawn it up yet. But this is exactly the roulette board. But this is only one formation. This is going by ones. But everything gets to shift. How much it gets to shift, I don't know. Everything gets to be discussed. So this is the exact board. All the green that you see are the red numbers, and all the red are the black numbers. And please note that 1 plus 0 equals 1, but they are not the same, because number 1 goes red, black, positive and negative for number 1, AC/DC. So AC/DC, remember that. Remember, AC/DC. So if we see AC/DC, we are seeing a repeat of C, but we are not seeing a repeat of A in AC/DC. Although it begins with A, okay, it is actually the DC that runs between here in the third world, number 28, okay, and in the first world, number 10. That is the black DC. The AC runs in number 19, which is created, okay, from number 13. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals to 4 equals to 3. 3 times 4 equals to 12. 4 plus 3 equals to 0, 7, the gateway. The total is 19. 19 and 19 times 19, okay, equals 361 plus 38 is the gold, equals to 399. Creation in Jupiter of the freedom of the woman, 66, and many, many more things that go along with it. And this over here is 10, and this over here is 11. This will multiply, okay, into 18, and this will multiply into 24. Let's not go any deeper with that. I'm going to lose myself. We were talking about where number 13 came from, and the woman, okay, is 11 yesterday, 12 today, okay, woman, 13 tomorrow. 13 tomorrow. Because if today is your birthday, you just turned 12. Yesterday you were 11. You end your 12 years. That is the celebration. It is the ending of 12 years. This year we will have this or this. What did we have last year? Last year, we had a New Year's celebration right over here. This year, we have a New Year's celebration right over here. Last year, we had a New Year's celebration over there. But in reality, this is the new year. This is the new year. The originality from where it once came. And the 23rd letter, well, the 23rd letter comes from 11. The 23rd letter comes from 53, 35, 85, 55, and there's a ton of numbers that will recreate number 23, and it'll create all what is happening with it. But just know that this will be created. The T letter will be recreated. Okay, in 7 times 4, right? But the only way for the T to be recreated is we need 2 times 14. Or we need 4 times 7. This is 2, 5, and this is 4, 7. And I'm not even going to tell you this is time Jesus on earth. This is man. This is Jesus again over here, 28 to the cycle and 11, the angel. But anyways, next year is this. And what this is going to create in its own, or what it came from. The original of these two, if I back these up, the original numbers from these two are 8 and 12, which could be noted as 8 and 3. But this originated by number 26, or 2 and 6 will recreate this. So I'm going to back this one up to here. And the number 23, well, I can back it up to 11, but I am going to back it up to 65. Wow, that's too easy. I'm going to back it up to where I can get 2 numbers out of it. We're going to back it up to 55. So now what we're going to do, I just want to calculate. Okay, so now I'm going to back this up to 28. And I'm going to back this up to 35. So these numbers all come in, and now they fall in sequence. First one, this numeric together, 1 and 8 would be Venus and Jupiter. Okay, this one over here, okay, line up. 4 times 7, 4, 7, and 5, 7. The moon and Jesus. Energy and time. And it can back up again. One more time. How can I create this? Well, I created it from that. And what did I create that from? I created it from, where's that other number? 23. Where is that what it was? This was 20. This was, yeah, number 23. Actually, you back up 23. Sorry. I should just back up 23 as this if I want. Number 16. 16 and 6. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 1 is 2. So it becomes 2, 3. 2 times 8, 16. 2 plus 8, 10, 26. 2 times 6, 12. 2 plus 6, 8 into 20. So what was the other number? The other number was 23. So I have to back up 23 now twice. Well, 12 is what creates that, and 11 what creates that. So this is what creates 23. And let me back up this level here. 20, 26, 28. So this is 39, this is 38, and this is 43. And this is how we arrive at these letters in star system math. 1 times 1, 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 1 times 2, 2. 1 plus 2, 3. And the next level of this, okay, the next level of this will be 11. 2 times 3, 6. 2 plus 3, 5. And through that creation, 6 and 5, we now create 11. One of the reasons I do the addition and stop, because what happens in the multiplication is we're dividing up areas. I don't want to divide. I mean, we divide up the same area. I don't want a half life. I want to divide up areas like this, not like this. And the first time the multiplication came into effect, right, there was no Mars division effect. We cannot create a Mars division effect unless we have at least this. You see, we already have the Mars division effect here on this angle. That's the division effect of Mars. And then we can pluck through here. And then we get another split of Mars. And then on each side of this is how Earth begins once we have Mars on the racetrack or on the train tracks. And then Earth and Earth is split up, or Mars is split up through Jupiter. And then if you really take a look, it's a bridge. You see the bridge or a wall, and inside you see the Star of David. In a way, can you see that reflection of the Star of David that's inside? I just lost the vision. Anyways, we're going to stop again. This is total. What's the total of this? That's right, 43 DC. Everything. This is everything, my friends. DC is everything. It recreates the gateway of the moon, okay, in numbers. And I'm still going to be working on number 43. Just give me 1 second. I just want to take a look at something for a second. I'm trying to see where my video is sitting. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to see where my video is sitting. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get something to drink and look up my finger a little bit because I don't know. You know, I like to pass my hands under like some kind of machine just to fix them. Oh my God. Use body parts. Use body parts. Oh my God, they're all used. Give me new ones. Give me new ones. I love my used ones. I made them all by myself. I created most of my ailments. Well, I am going to the fridge to get something to drink. One way in and one way out. Call it the screw. One way in, one way out, and don't pull. Hold on a second. I think I see something I want to eat. Oh, yes, I see it. I see it. I see it. Who's coming for dinner? We're going to take a couple of minutes, right? Oh, Michelle, yes, read everything. Fantastic. Understand. Great. Everything is cool. Everything is good. I don't like to write back sometimes. It's hard to choose the words as beautifully as others. Wink, wink yourself. This is good. What I did is mushrooms. Okay, a touch spicy with soy, not much salt. Try to keep it as the best you can. And a dash of oregano. Very, very, very light. And onions and shredded carrots. And then I threw, when it was almost done, I threw arugula in for 10 minutes. And then when it was almost done, the last 2 minutes, I threw more arugula in. And so it's not cooked, but it's tender. And I swear, it wasn't this big when I put it in the ground. Hey, what do you think? 1,000? It's 1,000 times the size of the seed. 1,000 times the size of the seed. Look at this. God gives me one seed, and I get 1,000 times the size or nutrition for this, for my body, my ark, my skeleton. Grew the skin through the ground. Wonder where the bones came from. Pretty neat to know where the bones come from, right? Do a few numbers on those things, on the bones. See why they chose bones. I'm going to tell you more about number 12. But if you play pool, 12 equals to number 78 when you add 1 to 12. The word 12, 43, 48, 58, 59, 60, 70, 82, and 5, the word 12 equals to 87. October, the Hebrew New Year, I think it's 78 or 87. All created from Q, the 17th letter. And lo and behold, from the 17th letter, what happens? From the 17th letter, Q, it replaces the J letter 10. So your A, B, C, D, okay, is now played by the Q. It's this side or it's that side, but you can't have both sides. So we go to this side and this side and this side and this side, you know, let's go for a ride. So here's your ABC reverse. So when you have 16P, right? When you have P, you have K11. You have creation. You have blackjack between PQ. That's why they're using here Quebec, Canada. Very important. Number 35 represents both ends here in Canada and Quebec. It is the what has to stay liberated, what needs to be liberated, what is so important to be liberated, what must be free, and what must you must understand. What I speak right now is because the numbers 33 coming in rotation to PQ. Everything meets where the water is. Control the water. Control. We cannot let anybody control the water. There was a movie out a couple of years ago, but this just brings on the revelation of understanding this. But just to note that this is your EF. This is the beginning, the first part, and then this is the beginning of the new part, where all of these, okay, are all going to change their letters. And the letters they change from are one becomes one has a transformation. First it's 1. First it's 1, and then it's 7. When you have number 10, the 0 becomes a 6. So this will become a number 7. So although it's 1th, it's first, but it's 1th because it's the first time it happens. Look, there's a 1. It's not over here. It's in the 10 position. But the total value of the Pythagorean would go to 1. But I'm going to go 1th. The first time that 1 is in the second level. So instead of having ST, you have TH. You have ST and TH. 39 and 28. 39 and 28. So if you have that, That equals to 67. So if you have this, is there anywhere we can get it? There sure is. 7 times 4, 7 plus 4 equals 11 equals 28, and the total is 39. So now we're going to connect all the 39s, which is the angel, into number 3. 3 and 9 is 12. Okay, 3 and 9 is 12, and the number to number 10 is 39 in itself. Saturn angels. Then we go to 11. So she was, 11 yesterday before her Batz mitzvah. She was 11 the day before her Batz mitzvah. And this is your 11th. But 1 and 1 is 2. It makes tooth. So it makes a tooth. Second, this is your creation over here. This is your gateway and your creation, 10, 11. ABCD standard. It's ABC standard and ABCD standard, right? And doesn't it just make sense? ABC standard is 6. ABCD reverse standard is 1. Although it's 10 and 6, 1 plus 0 equals to 1, it is the only one that can penetrate a light right through. And that is your only 7. And that is the half-life, because it passes in between. And it is, when you do this, I can go with a single line for the division. I'm doing either this division or this division, but not both. One or the other. At the same time, the question is, can you do one of these divisions like that? So you have one of each. And where does that actually show up? I'm going to see if I can get it into this teeny weeny design. It shows up over here on this angle over here. See the way it shows up over here? And this, my box is not very good, and it shows up right over here. See that angle? And this is your 4, and I think I'm allowed to make another choice. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do any more than that, but I can do this because one of them, the third one, is the pole to 4, 2 poling 4. Here's your 6 and 10. And the relationship that reflects this is when you use the 2 cubes, which they bar the 12. And when you use the 2 cubes, the only piece that's missing is your part of creation. And where's your part of creation? It's inside a 10. That's the highest dice. After 10, 11, and 12 on the dice have 2 completely different things. 11, payout is 15 to 1. 15 plus 1, your odds. And the, the 12 or 6 and 5, is that what it is? Or is it the 1 and 1 and 6 and 6 equals 30 to 1? 30, 30 equals the 60 seconds on the clock. 6 and 6, sorry. So the 2 value and the 12 value. And the 12 value is 1 and 2 is 3. Okay, I think I'm getting a little bit off the subject right now. So if I was going into the game, we're going to go on from, where was the number 12 again? Right, number 12. So once the Batz mitzvah is done at the end of the age of 12, you are in your first part of the Saturn standard formation. Now, once you come into your first year, after your Batz mitzvah, the next day you will be in the 13th year. You will now be a teen. So girls, at your Batz mitzvah, you are 12, but you are actually, the next day, you become a teen. Number 13 becomes number 4. And number 4 creates your purple ball. And that's when 10 is ignited. And we need to set everything up by 10s. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Or 6 and 4 with one candle in the center to create 11. In fact, 6 and 4 and one candle each in the center equals to 12, right? For the females and the males. Here's the male, and here's the female. 5 and 7. Male and female. 2, 4. But in reality, if I do this, okay, and I do this is how we connect our, you saw 6, right? But we have to connect them. So this is actually 1 over here, divided, or looking at it a pole, and they're going to go meet each other, I guess. 5 and 7, this is the moon. So let me see if we can take this to another level. How far have we gone? What have we lost? If we're calculating this to the game of pool, okay, to the game of pool, we would end up continuing on from 13, in which now at 13, okay, it is the boy of 13, and it is the woman of 13. In the 13th year, the woman, she becomes a woman, but the boy, with 13 years done, but in the 13 years, okay, sorry, excuse me, sorry, I made this backwards. Whoa, stop. I should have did this when we got to 12, okay? When we go back, we have to go back. Although woman started at 11, okay, woman's last year before the woman, okay, she is 11. She completes her 12th year. She is now Batz mitzvah. The man in the 12th year, okay, in the 12th year is the day before his bar mitzvah. He is a boy. He is a boy at 12. He is a man when he completes his 13th year. So we connect 12 and 13 as boy to man. And then the first day of man begins at 14. And the first day of woman begins at 13. So woman would be 3, 4, 4, 5. This is the woman. And the man would be 3, let me see, 12, let me see. Woman would be 11, 12, 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13 is 2, 3, 4. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. The woman is, right, she is 2 and 3 and 4. Because the day before the Batz mitzvah, she's 11. The day of the Batz mitzvah, she's 12. The day after the Batz mitzvah, she starts her 13th year. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. The man, the day before his bar mitzvah, he is 3. The day of his bar mitzvah, he is 4. The day after his bar mitzvah, he is 5. So they connect on 3 and 4. And earth number is 2 and 5. 3 and 4, 7. 3 and 4, 7. 5 and 2, 7 connect. Now, when it comes to 5 and 2, 7 connect, I want to show you something. Look at that. You can't connect. There's no passage. These 3 areas and these 3 areas are blocked. So the 5 cannot get through and the 2 cannot get through. The only way through is from 4 and 3. The only way through to 6 is through 3 and 4. And the only one missing, okay, the only one missing, okay, is 1 and 6. Now let's look at this. 4 and 2, 6. 3 and 3, 6. 5 and 3, 8. 4 and 4, 8. 3 and 3 equals to 4 and 4. They talk about each other inside the numbers. So now we know 12. The woman is 12, goes on to 13. We know in gematria she is over here at 12, but her first day of life, she's over here. Man's first day of life is over here. She's 11, and then she's 12. Hold on a second. Did I get that right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. So first she is here, and then she is here, and then the first day here. When man is 13, okay, he is over here, okay. Well, we can say woman at 12 over here, and then the next day she's over here. The woman would be on number 4. First she's 11, but I'm using this as counting down. Maybe I should count up. So if I count up, anyways, I don't want to get into that part because I'm just starting to see there's more to it. So let's just go over the mountain to number 12. The day before was a 3. The day of it's a 2, and the day beginning of the womanhood, the first day, the 12 years plus 1 day into the 13th year. And here man, the day before, he's right here with the woman. The day before, man stands with woman. Then on his bar mitzvah, he moves over here to the 13th position. And the day after, he moves up to level 2. So woman is on level 1, man is on level 2. Woman is Mars, man is Venus. Woman is Mercury, man is, together they make Earth, 3, and the E world. So 1 and 2. So 1 moon Luna, the female moon here, and the 2 moons of Mars is man, running of the moons. I'm thinking, since this area is number 13, man is now working on 14, and that's number 27. They work together. 2, 7 is 9. I mentioned 5. Now it's 9. Just let me continue to think. Okay, so we're going to leave that at that. So this is the bar mitzvah and the batz mitzvah. We already know that in numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, there are only 6 numbers. There are 6 numbers. There are only 6 numbers here, okay, and then 1, and then 10 and 11 and 12 exchanged for 1 and 2 and 3. Now I'm going to show you something, a new twist in this. Okay, I'm going to show you a little twist. The twist is it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 2, 3. That's the twist. Because all zeros equal to 6, this is 10. 6 plus 1 equals to 7. It now goes the A1 position, the 5 position, and the 1 dot. This is the Mars formation, okay, which the 7th gate. So what we do is we add 6 here. It becomes instead of being 33, we add 6, it becomes 39. So we're back to involving number 10. So this is the calculation. So if we add 4 through 9, it equals to 39. Okay. When we add 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 12 equals to 51. Mars. We've now went to Mars. We went from the Fox Pass to Mars. And if you notice, it's 7, 2, 3. So I'm assuming when the numbers rise by 1, okay, that is 1 at a time. When the number goes down by 2, that is 2 at a time. And then it went down by 5. It went down 2. Separation between 9 and 7 is 8. Separation between 7 and 2 is 7 and 2 is 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. 11 and 7. 7 come 11. 18. 26. 26 is that number. Do you see what I'm doing? I don't only just want to take that there's a 5 numbers in between, because 5 actually equals the 4 numbers in between plus these 2 numbers. I'm counting only 1 number in between here and 4 numbers in between here, 1 and 4. So that's man's part. Between 1 and 4 is the 7th gate. When you go A, B, C, D, that D will create the reverse of A. Automatically, there's a 7th gate, and it's met at 3.5. 3.5 one way, 3.5 the other way, the 7th gate. Number 35. Okay, let's not get into that. So now we have number 13. Did you understand this part here? I counted 4 all the way to 9. 10, 11, 12. I should have counted maybe 10 after, because 10 is regarded as the beginning. It's 9, then 10. So I'm not really sure what I should do. And not only that, actually it's not. You see, this is what happens. Okay, 4 dot, 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 10. 10 is the polarity, okay, of 4. 5 is the polarity of 9, and 6 is the polarity of 8. On the other side of the 7th gate, more or less. Okay? 6 and 4 is 10. 1 and 3 is 4. 5 and 5. See, I'm looking at the dice. Oh, 5. 5 and 5 is 10. 2 and 2 is 4. 22 life. 55 EE. So that creates 4 and 1, A, B, C, D. All creation is between A, B, C, D. The value of each one, okay, I'm not going to get into that yet, because apparently the total of this is 45, but it's 45 in 4 corners. So that 45 equals to 11.25, 11.25, 11.25, and 11.25. But it was expanded. It should have only been this instead of that. So now I'm going to have to divide 4 by 9. Let me see that again. 45 divided by 9 equals 5. Okay, no. 45 divided by 4 equals 11.25. But now I want to divide it by, that was for 4 parts, right? But that was for 4. I want to cut this cube in half and just make 4 areas, right? Half the area is 22.5. This angle over here. So a 45-degree angle from the 180 degree center marking. 180 and 90, between 180 and 270. 18, 3 times 6, and 3 times 9. 2 times 9. Okay, just let me get on. Where was I? Adding up 4 through 10, 11, 25. Yes, okay. So what I want to do is, see these 4 corners? All I want to do is this. I can take one of all 9 spaces, but I just want to show you that this is the beginning, just these 4 over here. So 4 divided by 9, is that what it is? Only the 4 was the beginning, but now I'm counting this as actually 4, but it's in a larger format, right? Broken up, a half space. I don't want the half space, so I got to figure out what the real size of this is. 4 divided by 9, 9 divided by 4 equals 225. 4 divided by 9 equals 2.25. 2.25. Absolutely perfect. 225 divided by 9. Perfect. Perfect. This is Earth's pregnancy into the gateway. Why? Okay, because this angle over here is the 225 mark, 225 degrees. So if I went back, um, no, not back. So over here, what happens? We need to understand the complete area space of this singular cube and then run it back this way, like that. I don't know what the distance is to create this exact design, but it takes an area space. The skeleton space is the fine line over here, but it's also going to take up a 9 area here and a 9 area here. It will take up 18 plus 2 for area space. So 225 is 234 and 216. That's what it reaches. But it starts at 215 and it ends at 226. Is I think no, it ends at 235. You know, one more. You know, the fine line, because the actual fill-in is 1 and 9, the complete one of 1, 0 to 1. And then all of 9. All of 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. 7 to 8 is done. 8 is not done. 8 goes to 9. It's done. And then 9 goes to 99 or 100. It's done at 100, but it stops at 9. 99. That's it. We don't go to 100. 9 stops at 9 or it re-begins at 1. So it's 99 and 91. The first movement of Jupiter is into spirit and the church, the half-life. That's how numbers work. In the 9 group. And this is 421, if you want to do it short. 4 times 20 plus 1. So we did this over here. Now this has to do with the 216, our vibration 234666, creating 90-degree angles. That's all I'm trying to do is create 90-degree angles. Even though this number over here, 234, hold on a second, 225 degrees. To get to 270 is another 45. But what I do in that situation, I change it up. I just use the numbers and I bring it to 90. I don't bring it to 100. I bring it to 90. I stop because 10 has been put to sleep. Just like the 40 seconds on the clock, because it's ABC standard time and then 40 seconds on the clock for Mars. So that 40 seconds is rushed into our lives. We're running some part of that 40 seconds into our lives. Should I remove 10 and say we're running 90 seconds of the 100% of time into the 60 seconds? So that is 60 times 50%, 150%, the number to Mars. We're running inside our lives right now for whatever it is. 90 becomes 96 in rotation, and it is this that's pushing time forward. We, as I understand, because we're so used to it, and we can't breathe, we can't find the zen of the day. It seems to all go so quick because we are so used to it. And we don't notice it anymore because we've been programmed that way, that time is moving 50% faster than it is supposed to. But I think we ran into a correction over time, and that's why you are seeing, not because of enhancements of vitamins and pills, but because the system has been breaking down over a great period of time, and that's like into the 60s. And they didn't have the capacity, okay, and they weren't given the capacity to read the numbers in order to know how to get to the moon, wherever that might be, in order to fix the machine. With that machine, over time, as time goes quicker, as you think time is just standing still. But if we want to take another angle to it, over time, everybody's getting faster. They're getting smarter. We're creating more science because the clothing that has been stopping our capabilities of thinking has opened. Although the clock stays the same, our capacity in receiving the spirit from beyond is not the same. This is the numeric reality. And unfolds me piecing it together and putting maybe in my 2 cents sometimes. So if you want to know my 2 cents are coming in, I'll let you know. Let me read this. No, I did not watch any. I'm not going to give you any excuses. Well, there's no catching up, because what happens is I don't want to say this, but I feel that I'm starting to remember everything and I repeat a lot. So you really never have to go back. This is not a story where I'm going to change the script. I'm trying to improve my capabilities of finding a situation where there is something inside that I can flower it. After I find a situation, I share it. But there's more to it because everything connects. All our creation connects. And the hardest thing in the world is to find a pin in the haystack. So your brain is a haystack. You have to find one thing that you like. And it's very simple. The simplest little thing: put away your shoes, sweep the floor, take your sheets off the bed and wash them. If they're already washed, make your bed. Make sure the fridge is clean. Make sure the bathroom is clean. Sweep the floor. While you're doing all this, hopefully you have a revelation and you begin to think and ponder. Don't put on any of the music, or put on a music that's going to be ambient, that'll set you off into another world. And from there, you might have something you want to do. No, first of all, it takes a complete mindset. If you can stop me in my tracks and say, I don't understand this, I can completely explain. This is pieces and parts of the greatest creation that has ever happened on earth. Us, us angels, that's right. 21 for first, S 19th, which is also first. It is first of its kind. S is the beginning of the second level of creation. And just around the corner is the gateway to you. 1 and 3. So I'm going to get another drink and I'm going to come back. Or just 1 second, let me take a little taste of this. I'm going to get back to number 12. So this is the Batz mitzvah. Spirit of 76. Batz. Mitz. Bat mit. Bat mitz. Va. To go. Hava negila bat mitzvah. Hava negila bat mitzvah. Okay, no more fooling around. So what happens when we get to the 2 over here? That is blue. And it brings on number 10. Number 3 is red. And it brings on number 11. So now you've had the 10 and 11 recreated through when 4, right? Number 4, right? You know, into the new world, into the other side, from this side to this side to this side to this side. And then you created this. And then you created this, which is perfect because this is what was and this is what is. What was, what is, from Mars to Earth. And what's funny is, yeah, Earth and Mars, right. Mars, I think, okay, Mars, Earth. My question, my big question. Or actually, sorry, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing this, okay? Mars. I'm just testing something. Mars, and let's say, or I'm just trying to figure out which way to do it, right? Or just say Mars, Earth. 51, 52. So what happens here now is when you play the game of pool, this is blue, this is red. When you mix the blue and the red together, you get purple. You get purple, you get 88. You get Pegasus. NGC 7286. We're calling you, Madame Levette. Where are you? 11 Levette 11 Levette 11. Where are you? Mighty Messer, where are you? We're sending out. We don't forget. So now by this creation, okay, this one turns into number 5. Okay, but it comes into number 5 through what 1 and 2 creates 3 and 2. So it's 3, 4, and it's 2, 4. Those are the situations, 3 and 4 and 2 and 4. This will equal to 12. This will equal to 0, 6. Together, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Twelve and 6. 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 is 6 and 12, which becomes 6 and 3. Now, this one is a polarity of itself, means this one has a mixed, wait, hold on a second, stop wrong. Stop this whole thing. 3 times 4, 3 plus 4, 2 plus 4, 2 times 4 equals 6 equals 8 equals 12 equals 7. So do you remember before when I was explaining to you what number 12 and number 7 comes in? This will create a 5. This will be the female to the male. The female shows up in the half-life. The male shows up in the divided worlds. But wait a second. This might not be true. See, this is not the first multiplication. The first multiplication is 1 times 1. The second multiplication, okay, 1 times 1, 1 plus 1. The second multiplication, okay, never moves from 1 times 1. At 1 times 2, it equals to 2. 1 times anything, then 2 times, then you go 2 times 1. See, it just never moves with number 1. So I just want to show you something else. I didn't explain this properly, so I'm going to explain something else. That the first dimension of X will split everything up into quarters. This is the first move. Actually, you split it in half, and then it becomes quarters when you crisscross them both ways, when you bring the two worlds together. And this is what creates this, and the division of the seventh gate through this creation. This is 1/2, this is 2. It took 2 strokes to get this. 2 strokes to get this 1/4, and this will represent 0.5 and 0.25. 1/4 is 0.25, and this is 0.5. It's also can be at 25 and 50 cents because it's double 0.5. That's what I should have just marked to begin with. And this is green, and this is red. And when I bring the numbers up to number 20, you'll find this in the middle of the dartboard. This is the division of the seventh gate. This is the spirit on the moon. So when we come back to these numbers over here where number 12 shows up, and into the purple royalty, right, bringing us Pegasus 7286, bringing us the standard world mixed in with the second worlds. So when you say 60, when you say 70 in French, okay, you are bringing in the standard world into 60, into 70, into 30, right? Wrong. In French, they say 70 as 60 and 10. The standard world is brought in to the seventh gate. It happens again at 90. It does not happen at 80. At 80, they talk about the 4 worlds of 20. And all worlds of 20 all run with this number here because it takes this number to get this number, TH. This is the TH, BH. This is the BH. It can also be BQ. It can also be BZ. It can also be HQ or HZ or QZ or HQZ headquarters. But they all mean the same thing, time heaven, T and H. Headquarters, which will recreate this, the replica of the gematria numbers. So this is number 12. We brought out all these colors. These are 2 natural colors. Is there any other colors in here? Yes. Now we're going to break it down. We have not, out of all of this that we have done, okay, even though this is in the 12 range, is 12 made by 10 and 2? Should we look at it that way? Can we start looking at other ways to get to 12? Should I start with the 1 and just say there's a 1 here and that is your spirit birth and separate this? Or should we start going that how do we get to 12? Well, 8 and 4 is a way to 12, but not 9 and 3, because 9 and 3 is standard. 9 plus 3 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So this is standard. They're all become standard because they're all 12s. But in their inversion, in their own world, in their own domain, okay, in the own domain of 12, we have also 7 and 5 and 6 and 6, 12. Each one telling their own story. The moon, the sun, Jesus. and the moon. 12 itself will show up in here, and 12 itself is back to this. The heavens of creation in Pluto. The birth in creation in Saturn through the moon and the sun. And that's this story over here. Does it make any sense? Are you following the story? Number 12. I also want to go back to, hold on a second. Number 12, 13. Then we went to number 14. Where's number 14? 13, 14. 1 and 3 is 4. 1 and 4 is 5. 1 and 5 is 6. The end of the pool balls end over here. D, E, F. And note, okay, that although 1 and 3 equals to D, there is a polarity because 3 against D. In this one, they're now in the same world. It was D that created formation for E to arrive. ETH, F. Inside of 15, okay, inside of 15, see, and this is still in the field. This number is in the field. The reason it's in the field, how can I explain it? It's creation 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. Okay, we'll create its 4 and 5. I have to explain this properly. See, this is on the other side. This is for the basic formation. Okay, this is all on the other side, but it's small. Sorry, hold on a second. This ball. Wow, I'm so. The 13 ball is a reflection of the 5, reflection of the 6, reflection of the 7. All 3 of these are on the other side. It begins here and it ends here, 4 through 7. This is the number of Jesus. This is the number to creation. 13 and 14 is the split of the alphabet, and it is the split of gematria. The next one up is here. The next one down is here. Female 12, 4 and 12, DC comes in. Unless it's male that creates female, I don't know. I don't want to get into that, but I wanted to speak about something else. So we have the 14, the 15, the 16, the 17, the 18, the 19, the 20, 25, and 50. 3, 3, 3, 1 plus 3. Plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I do that right? Let me see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Three times 8 equals to 24. 3 times 120 equals to 360. 8, 8, 8. 4 times 6 equals to 24. 6, 6, 6, 6. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So I got my 3s, I got my 8s, I got my 4s. 6 times 4 is the 24. So I need to create the understanding that it took 1.5 times more to create the same number, where it took 8, where it took 3. So what is that calculation? 8 divided by 3 equals 8 divided by 3 equals 2.666. 3 divided by 8 equals 0.375. So this is creation on the moon. I know because 3 is that creation. 75 is that moon. 53, okay, we'll recreate 23. This is the gateway. Again, the delta angle. I don't know if you're going to understand that properly, but just to note that in this family, in the 8 family of 2, 5, and 8, when you divide it by 3, the answer is 0.666. And here the answer is 1.666. And here the answer is 2.666. So you're going to understand that this one, where is it? 2.6. So here in the 8 over here, right? This one over here is talking about 2 areas to create this. So how did we create 8? 2 and 6, 8, 5 and 3, 8, 1 and 7, 8. So what would we do? We'd connect these 2, and then I'd connect this one. 3, let's see, 3, 5, 2, 6, and what was the other? Oh, the other one was up here. The other one was at the top. I'm just thinking about something. So let's just drop that for now. So there's a whole formation that's going on here because I have to include it in that over there. I'm going to have to include it in that over there. Each one of these rows has 36 dots. There's 2 colors, regardless of what they are. The lines are connecting one set of dots. In this scenario, it is the red. All the in-between happy faces is the black. You need a minimum of 1, and then you have 2. And in between the 2, that's the creation of the missing dots, or the black dots. And in between 3, this one becomes the middle, and these become the half space. Look what happens in the half space. It's the first time that has happened. So it took 2 for that to happen. And then now we have 3, and then we have 3. What happens with 3? See this one over here, and this one over here the same way. This is the opposite way. So to get it 2 and 2 fair, you now have 2 and 2 fair. 2 like that, 2 like that. 2 happy faces. And what's putting these 2 happy faces together is that dot in the center is showing you 1 range completed, 1 half a range incompleted. With 4, you have a completion of 2 faces and 2 eyes. And then the invert at the bottom. We live on this rainbow. Do we live on that rainbow? Anyways, this area over here. And the numeric value to the halfway to the middle here, okay, is 171. Take away the center, it's 120, which is the game of pool. So now what happens is we end up the game of pool over here. The total count is 120. We end up the game on 6. But then we go to game of darts. We continue on in the game of darts. And in the game of darts, 8 and 8 and 9 and 7 is the only way to create a 16. 8 and 8 and 9 plus 7. $88 and 9 plus 7. And 9 plus 7 will equal to that 16. And this is where the half-life begins. The spirit, the church, 16, 52, and 44 equals to 96. It's the beginning of its rotation. 78, it is now the gateway inside of 16. 18 reduces to 17, okay? And then 17 will revert to 15, skipping over 16. 15 will revert to 11, skipping over 12 and 12, 13, and 14. That's the way the numbers work. This brings us to 9. This brings us to 2. If I would do math, this would be 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, which is actually going to go into 7. And this one will be 2, but it's actually going to turn into 8. So there's a gateway over here. There's a whole big gateway starting from here, 17, 18, 19, and 20. They're all gateways. There's a 0 here, and here there's 2 drops in these numbers, because this one will drop 18 and this one will drop 18, leaving them in this position. So number 1 played a different role from a different position, but this has not made it into the second tier of numbers. And this one here will make it into the whole range of 80s. This one over here. Number 20 makes it into the whole range of 80s. 19, okay, makes it into 79 and 99. In the 80s, okay, you will go 1 through 9, and you will have, I'm not sure if I want to count the cube in this, but you will be counting in the 80s. In the 80s, you'll count 1 through 9. But in the 70s, okay, you don't count 1 through 9. You count 10 through 19. And the 70s and the 90s is when this is repeated. In the gateway and in the birth, you bring back number 10, but not in the heavens. You bring back just the numbers. And when the numbers switch, A, B, C equals to 6, you're going to get on that D. I'm just going to give you that 6. I'm going to give you the value over here. D equals to 39. 39 plus 10. 39 plus 10. The reason for that, this is what it is. When you add up 1 to 9, it equals to 45. 1 to 9, it equals to 45. When you add up the number 10, why am I adding up 10? Because once I added 6, oh my God, I shouldn't be doing this. No, let me start over. Let me show you. I did 2 things with this, okay? Just let me stop for a second. ABC equals to 6, so DEF equals to 15. So that is the letter O. This is the letter F. Let me take away this for a second. I'll try and explain what's happening here, if I could. So you have ABC 6. That's the letter F. Of 66 of faux. This is what's happening. But at the same time, what is supposed to happen is after you get to when I did this over here, it adds the 10, the ABCD, okay, equals to your 10. So your EFG, no, it's just EF. Hold on a second. There's something I'm just missing. I'm missing a point to something. It's ABC 6, D 4, EF 11. But in A and B, in the multiplication of A and B, okay, in the multiplication of A and B, B and C are created. A and A equals to B, B and B equals to D. C and B equals to E. C and C and C equals to F, C and B. So we've actually added up, but there's something missing in here. I'm thinking for myself. 1 times 2 times 3 is 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. So the total here of ABC is 12. 1 plus 2 plus 3, 1 times 2 times 3. So your star system is 12. 12th and 13 for the bar mitzvah and the Batz mitzvah are the queen and the king. The Q 17 and the K 11. 8 and 2. Back to that 8 and 2. Where did we get number 17 from? We created it from number 18. Where did we get number 11 from? We created it from number 23. Single count, 8, single count. The total count is 41, but 8 and 3 is 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 1 and 2 is 3. This happens 3 times a day for 360 degrees. 3 times 120 for 360. This one, okay, 8 times a day, 45. So 45 or 54, the reverse is 32. So the sun pass comes 8 times a day. The octagon, 8 times a day for 45 and 3 times a day for 90. 45 and 90. Here's your 90 and here's your 45 inside of it, whichever way you want to go. In this scenario over here, where is the other one? I'm really sorry, this is upside down. Male, female. Male to here. Here's the divided gateway. Where am I with this? Okay, no, I don't want to leave this page. I don't want to leave this page. Right, I was going right. The 6. Where's the 6? I don't have it in here. Okay, the 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, or here it is, right here. Okay, I found it. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 72. 72 degrees runs off of number 4. 120 degrees runs off of number 3. Right, 3 times 8 runs off of number 8. 120 runs off of 3 by 8. So it's going to be 3 times, or it's going to be what 8 times was 45 degrees. 45 and 120. 165 or 75, right? 75 is missing from here. That's the moon that fits into that slot. 9 and 3. Into this slot over here, 72 degrees. 72 degrees. 72 degrees. Let me see, what did I do here? Right, the 4 and the 6. And the 6 is 60 degrees. And in between there is the magic 12. And if I was looking at 12 degrees, is that 12 degrees Celsius? Celsius to Fahrenheit, 53.6. And if it was Fahrenheit, it'd be 11111. Isn't that crazy? 12 Fahrenheit rounded to 6 digits, 11111. And then the Fahrenheit, 53.6. So 12 Celsius, 12 Fahrenheit. 12 Celsius equals 12 Celsius to Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, 12 Celsius to, Fahrenheit and F. Fahrenheit and Celsius, 3 and 6, is 53.6. And the other one is 11 point, hold on a second. Okay, 12 Fahrenheit is, okay, 12 Fahrenheit is minus 11.1111, and 12 Celsius is 53.6. 15 and 8, 23, 11, 2, 2.6. Ho, 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 coming in on the 12. So we have the difference in between this 60 degrees, 72 degrees. There's 12 degrees difference. With 200, with this, there is 288. With this, there is 300. What I do, okay, is it's by 60 degrees. So this is one formation. There's 300 left. This is one formation. There's 288 left. October 15th. October 15th. 10:15. 1-6. Division of the gate, or the reversal light. So now what we should do next is put this on a new book for a second, and let me get something to drink. Is anybody still here? Is anybody still here? So yeah, I'm going to get a drink. Just look at the ceiling or something. I'm going to I have to catch up on two things for 3 minutes, so just give me a minute. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. I'm eating. I'm hungry. It's a 5-minute break. How is everybody? I'm going to still work a little bit on number 12 and what it does, the basics of it. And then we're going to call it the night because need a little break. Need a little break. This is like an intermission. You think I should put on some music? We will be there soon enough. We are on a commercial break right now. Commercial break. Commercial break. Breathing a little bit. Gotta go to the bathroom. Okay, coming. Okay, so now we're back. Always says someone's watching at Odyssey, but okay. Now we're going to take it up a little bit. No, we're going to have to finish this one piece. I'm a little all over. There's so much going on, and I keep branching out. So as we climb up the numbers, only until we reach number 18. Okay, in fact, it's number 17, really. Or it's number 16. At number 16, okay, you notice it's 4 and 16. Why is it 4? Oh, yes. Yes, 7 and 6 is 1 times 6, 1 plus 6. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 is 15 is 6. 1 times 8, 1 plus 8 is 17 is 8. 1 times 9, 1 plus 9 is 19 is 1. Goes to 1. This is a 0. This is an invisible 0. 19 and 28, invisible zeros inside of it. 2 levels, direct. There's also other numbers. I mean, like, you ever notice in numbers that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Hold on a second. Like, when you're counting up to 18, the only time that a number reverts, okay, is at here's the 10 level. It happens at 19, 28, 37, 46. But we all know that the split is right here. Add 4.5, 41.5 minus 41.5 is that fine line split between here and here. 10 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. This is the first formation of A, B, C, D. 1 and 9, 10, 2 and 8. The thing is, this one and this one remain red, as these two are black numbers and these two are red numbers, and they stay in their own house. DC energy with the DC energy. This will equal to 34 and 7 the gateway. This will equal to its same number, but lower down to a 13, which becomes 4. This one will lower down to where it becomes 2, where it becomes 8. And this one, the same thing. This one over here will become, this one over here will become a 7. This one over here will become a 7 as well. This one over here will become a 4. And this one over here will become a 7. The 50, this is 55, the Liberty 55 will become 25 and 35 will become an 8. The 64 will become a 7. The 37 will become a 7. the 28 will become, sorry, the 37 will become a 4. And 28, 19, and 10 will be 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, hold on, 10. 10 was also a 7. So we got 7, 7, 7. Then we have a 4. Then we have 7, 8, 7, 4, 7, 7. That's what the 10 formation of numbers does. So your gateway is right here at 55. This will also create a number 23 further down the level. They're all going to create something else. If you want to know, I'm going to explain to you. 1 times 9, 1 plus 9 equals 19. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 0 is 0. 2 times 8, 2 plus 8. Sorry, I am calculating this in a different realm. I mixed this whole thing up. We are going to do it again. Let me see. Okay. 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, 73, 82, 91. We're not going into the hundreds, so we cannot count this. It stops. Everything stops like there, but nothing begins until here. One of the reasons is because of 21st. 21st is one of the reasons. And the reason for that is because first happened, well, at first. And at 21st is the first time the ST repeats. Now, the question is, what is last? What is last? Is last 9? Is first and last 9? But number 4, okay, is now first. And 3 is now last. Or noted as 3 equals slash 12. And the house of this is 1221. In the alphabet, the 12th and the 21st letter are L and U. 55 star system calculation. 3, 03, 63, INR. 99, Jupiter. Let's get some carats out. Let's get some fine, fine gold. 99 karat gold and diamonds. We have some copper in the rabbit. We got rabbit ears. We got communication. We have the CB code 10. We have the standard coding of 10-6. 6 is the standard coding, but does not take part until you join the delta angle. DA 4 and 1. So what is first and last? If 1 is first and 9 is last, then on the half formation, okay, and then on the standard formation, and then what we do is we need to move formation for reflection formation, which begins on 4 and ends on 12. Begin, and on 12 it ends. So that is your 4 and your 3. That is your 1221. I want to understand more of what this can tell me. L. L. So it is EL. It is in the E family. It is 12 minus 5 minus 12 equals minus 7, because the E is before the L. And if this was Roman numerals, is there an E Roman numeral? No, there's an L Roman numeral, right? And this is valued at 5, so I'm not really sure if that's going to go anything. This equals to 17 to the plus side. It equals minus 7 to this side. It equals 7 over 2, 8. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now what I'm going to do, I have to do this. I don't know. 1. I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 10, 10 like 1, but this is a black 10. We do not finish formation. The next one, the next beginning is at 19. The second side of 1 begins here. And this is a first. How can I say, let me do this again? This is a first. Instead of first, it is a first. Almost like saying fourth. And the reason for that is 1 plus 0 equals to 10. But this is a fourth 9. Fourth 9. Fourth 9. Fourth 9. Fourth 9. I'm just trying to think of it. Fourth to ninth. Fourth to ninth. I'm just thinking because 1 plus 9 equals to 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. So this one also becomes a first. Like this. So it happens 3 times that 1 is created before, okay, before ST is created. Because the next ST begins at 3. It's thirst. At one end and at the other end, the time heaven of creation of 360. Spirit time and time heaven, THST. This 3 times 6 creates the letter R, 3 plus 6 creates the letter I. How we get to what we create or what is created is part of a story. So we have it here, we have it here. Now what you have to know is since 3 is first, you also have to know that 3 and 12, as like 21, are part of what is creation as first, as inside of 12, because it is eliminated. ABC is eliminated. So in the first part of creation, okay, sorry, these 3, okay, is where 12 takes over as A and B, and 1 plus 2 equals to 3. So the formation in the sector of the 1 through 9 house, okay, is repeated and in French inside 60. Where's that number again? Where's the number? Somebody just give me a second and here. First of all, it is repeated as this, as 72. And it'll be repeated, okay, at 92 again. At 60 and 80, at the dividing gate, they're both repeated again. Remember, the purple ball reverts to the 4 ball. So we're going to partake in this one over here. So A and B come back into the game at 12, at the end of the numbers. So the numbers go So the numbers go from 4 all the way to 9, okay? And then after 9, it becomes 1, 2, and from 1 and 2 is 3. Instead of saying 10, you say 1. Instead of saying 11, 1 and 1 is 2. Instead of saying 12, 1 and 2 is 3. And this is your 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm inverting my 1 to a 7. I'm thinking sometimes that maybe the one that is the 7 shouldn't look like the 7, but maybe should be looking like the 4 because of its design. But if it was the 7, if it was the 1, we already went over this whole scenario over here. So we have now in the areas, so now remember, in the first house, okay, we had A and B. In the second house, okay, we had L. And in the second house again, okay, we also have U. There is no there is no other. This is the only time you will have creation, and it'll be between L and U, between 12 and 21. Blackjack. And inside of this, if we look at this, what we're going to do, is we're going to place the alphabet standing on number 11, because that was the day before she became at 12. You see, man's bar mitzvah is here, woman's over here, 25. 2 and 5 is 7. But they're going to create 13 and 14, right? And 13 and 14 is here. Two different worlds coming together. You see the way the Y comes in to split the O? Yo, 11, the student is born through the gateway. See number 15, 17 into 15, 18, passing through 17 or around it. Anyways, so we're going to move the alphabet here and start the alphabet on 11. So where would number 12 be? 1, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L is on number 22. If I started the alphabet on 12, okay, yesterday I spoke about starting it on 11. 11 creates 12. Okay, 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 is 1 and 2. I'm not sure if I should go back and start it because the center of the alphabet is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Right. The end of the alphabet is here. You cannot start on 12 because this will go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 12 is 25. You're missing a letter. So on 13, there's only 24. On 12, there's the 12 Greek gods. And we can go to the Greek gods and speak about them and everything about number 12. So we have to start. So we start on 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26. But by doing that, you see the Z letter is the 8th. Is the 30, should be in position 35. 26 or 35 for Z. 26 or 35 for Z. 26 or 35 for Z. So it's either over here or it's over here. See the way it gets to 29 and then it connects to 26? So Y, Y, X. So the alphabet must, okay, start on 10. 1, 2, 10. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26. Starting on 10. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Okay, when starting on 10, you end up at number 8. When starting on 11, you end up on number 9. The heavens and the birth. The birth is if you start at 11, you end up at the birth. If you start on the 10, you end up in the beta creation. Here, you end up with IR, the birth, INR, 36, INR, number 27, number 14, red sun. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, the fox, the sun, the pass. the student, the birth, hung in time. So yeah, so every time you back it up, so where is the center of this alphabet? Well, take away 6. 6 is the center. These three, sorry, you have to take away 10. So take away 7. Take away what? How many here? Take away 7 here. Start on 8 because that's the heaven and this is the gateway. Take away 7 over here. So we're going to start on number 8. Begin. Begin at 8. And then we'll take away 3 here, and we're going to end on 33. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Exactly. 8 to 33, which will show you, okay, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that the heaven of the 7th gate is number 15. This is in Pool. Then we have the, I shouldn't have done it that way. Sorry, it gets too confusing. It's not exact. Stopping. The heaven is number 6 over here, number 15. Let me show you. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. First of all, 4th is number 11. So this is where everything begins, in the first house. Okay, right over here at number 11. Number 11, okay, 11D. And it's 11D because it was the 11th position, but the alphabet has been changed. So now it is the D letter. It is D11, D411. So it is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and everything begins here. And this will equal into 10. So inside of adding this one is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everything is included into number 17 through that area. That's what happens. When we hit D, it shifts into here, and this whole area now counts. We're playing inside here. And it's connected to over here. You notice how little it's connected onto this side up here through number 4. And then over here, 10 connects to 8 and then connects into 17. 17 goes all the way down through 20 into number 23. That's how the cube creates this. Actually, don't count that. 23 is the heart of the bottom of the cube if you would place the cube on it. That's what it looks like from here. And I can't put a line here because it's a different color. 19 is red, 22 is black. So let me do this again. So we started 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. So it's 8 to 16 is one area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on a second. Wow. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So it's 8, H, 16, 16I. 17 is J. So the queen and the jack is the heaven, is the H, is the gateway. Okay, here's 17J, and that's right in the heart. 18 K, 18 is K. 18 is K. Now, since this is the 11th letter, this is part of the creation. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 6 and 5, 11. Basic. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5, 6 and 5, 11. This will create 1 and 2. So 18, when 18 creates 1 and 2, it's creating 12 and in 21 and in all combinations of 9 and 3, 8 and 4, 7 and 5, and 6 and 6, and all combinations of 12. So why did I say 18 created it? Oh, yes, in this situation, 18 is creation. Chai. And it is a reflection of the other half of the board, the first 18. It's the first 18 and the second 18. Now we have to see where the alphabet flicks on the first 18 over here. So the inverted alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. It is K. It is K where you move the alphabet over, and this is when I move the alphabet over, begin at 8. Begin at 8, not by the 7th gate, because by beginning at 8, okay, you have to the 7th gate, now you run down the scale. 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. You have one number here. How many numbers you have here, 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 here? I don't know. You have this and this and this and this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. But the female is on the first flower. The male is on the next flower. See, if I don't count this, I bring these together. And anyways, okay, I don't want to get into that. So that's that. So this is where it is. So once creation begins on 18, that is just like, hold on a second, I want to see, that is K and how K came to be. And that used to be R. So it's, you know what, in French, they call it king or roi, the letter, king or roi. Now, the normal separation is HIJKL. So you see at number 12, right? At number 12, RS. This is where it fits in. I've always wanted to understand the 19 and 1837 combination. And now I think I do. When the spirit comes in, this is creation, and this is 12. This is the replacement of 9. This is the birth. This is 12. This is the female over here. And the reason for that is we do not begin at ABC, we begin at D. We're going to create two worlds. One that we stop at number 3, okay, like this. Hold on a second. One we go A. Okay, if you want to do it this way, we go A, and then we go B through we go B through J, and then we go C. Here it's AI, BJ, CK, red ball, CK. Then we go DL. This is the purple ball. This is the blue ball. This is the yellow ball. And this is number 1 and 9. 19, 210, we get to the moon. 311, 412. And then we go to E, M. So what is known to be the Batz and the bar mitzvah and the Batz mitzvah. The Batz mitzvah and the bar mitzvah. Why am I doing this? I have to see. Why did I invert that? Why did I invert that? Yes, because the L and the M, the 12th and the 13th letter. So let's look at it differently. L 50, M 1000, 1050. Why? 16 and 56 equals the 72. I'm just trying to think. 7 and 2, 1 and 5. I'm just trying to think why. See, they split it up. The Mars, they split up 66. This is 1.666. This is 56. This can be found at 5 divided by 3. 5 divided by 3. 1.666. Yeah. So this is the 13th and the 12th. 3 and 4 and 3 and 2. So they have a link this way. 33 cuts the universe, the 7th gate. I mean, I'm not going to show you on dice because I know it works out this way. When you match this 66, I can match 57, but that would be the moon. And this creation will be 12 and 13. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, 1 times 3. Yeah, right. So that's exactly what it was. And then there's the 28-day cycle of the moon. And then there is the 13 moons. at 364 days. And there are 12 moons, okay, and don't forget, this is also 4 and 3. So 4 times what equals 364? 90, 91. And then 12 moons, which is 336. And how can 3 times what? 112 equals to that number here. 3 times 112. 3 times 112. But I don't like that. So I'm going to go 6 times 56. And if I don't like that, I can go 12 times 28. Works out the same thing, which is 3 times 1 equals to 3. And this one over here, okay, what did I work it out? Okay, this is 4 times 91. I can do that because it's under. This will actually turn into the 1. It'll be 4 times 1 equals to 4. And we got the exact polarity that we started with. There's 1 moon difference. So now we have that. Now we have 1 added to 13 equals to 91. Ace through king equals to 91. 3 suits. 91 times 3 equals 273. So if this tells me it, and a measuring angle, right, would be the measuring angle 273 would come out right over here. So I'm going to assume that the linear usage of 2 sides, okay, is 1.5 and 1.5 covering each side of this fine line, or a total of 3. Or it's 3 times and it's just 1 and it's just 0.5 to each side. I'm just thinking about this. So we get 3, and now we have 1 suit, which is the diamond suit. You get 91 equals 364. But the thing about, sorry about that, but the thing about the diamond suit, right, is that no matter which way you put this design, it goes both ways. So I add another 91 onto this. Okay, for that, or 92, depends if it's a leap year. So see, 3 times in one time, so I might add maybe at 92 because it's a leap year. It's the 4th one. So what do I do? I'm flipping it upside down. Instead of it being 91, it gets another set of 91s, 182, or 92, whichever way you want to look at it. So it's double. 91 and 91 is 182. 1 and 8. 9 and 9 is 18. 1 and 1 is 2. 1 and 8 is 9. So let's just add it this way. It becomes 5. It becomes 15. And it becomes 1. It becomes 455. Freedom in the 4th house. Freedom in the 4th house. So now what we're going to do, okay, is we're going to say that 13, 1 plus 3 equals to 4. So we're going to go 4. Now, 7 times 13 equals to 91. So the average is 7. So now it's 7 times 4. And that becomes Jesus of time, equaling to the cycle and creation, equaling to the 39 creation standard birth. Creation standard birth of 12. 9 plus 3, 12. And all the rotations of 12 in the 3 house, remember, in the 3 house. The 39 and the 49. The 639 and the 649. So this is Jesus of time. So now what we're going to do is the word man has his bar mitzvah, or a boy has his bar mitzvah at 13. 1 and 3 is 4. M13, A1, N14. Look at that. Boom, 13 and 14 come together, man and woman, in the word. Equals to 28. 28 by 13 is 364. So in the word man, to his 13th birthday bar mitzvah, that he runs the cycle of the moon inside a time of Jesus. Holy moly. Raphael 7286 and the constellation of Pegasus. Number 12. Number 12. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2 equals 1. Remember where 21 is. I didn't even finish this. I forgot to mention it. That in the first house, okay, you have a 3 and you have an A, a B, and a C. In the second house, okay, you have a J10, which is a 1. Okay, you have a K11, which is a 2, and you have L12, which is a 3. So they are repeated. 1 0 is repeated, 1 1 is repeated, 1 2 is repeated, as so. When you get to number 19, okay, and these are all TH. This is all TH. They're ST, ND, RD. And then over here, it becomes, it's a teen. Okay, by the way, this is a teen. So it's 1th, okay, because it becomes 1 plus 9 equals to 10, 1 plus 0 equals to 1. So it's a 1th. But it's a 1th, okay, on the other side of 18. It's the first 1th that is created. So you have a 1th at 10, which includes 0 in it. You have a 1th at 10. You have a 2th at 11, and you have a 12, and you have a 3th at 12, and this is in your first 2 cubes. This is the second time this has happened in the TH world, and when you get here, it happens again right here, but now it happens on the first number on the other side, on the flip side, on the reflection of the first 18, and then you get 20th. This one will reduce 1 times 0. This is a 0 implemented in this, but we're not going to talk about that. So at 20th, you get tooth again. But there are 4 times these teeth in this world. 4 teeth and 2 teeth. 20, all zeros equal to 8. This is 7 and 8. This is the gateway. But this is in a teen over here. Remember, it's in a teen. 11 is not in a teen, but it became a teen when we shifted the alphabet into the center of the 36 areas, using the numbers to locate the letters. So now we have 20, and then we have 21. And at 21, we have our first ST, ND, RD. We have the complete formation at 21. At 21, 22, 23 is your first formation of standard. So we've taken what was AB into 21 as A, and this one is B as 222. You see this 22? See, we start 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, okay, gets replaced as the 3, 4, 5. And 6 is what alters everything. So in the first house, 4 altered everything. And now in the next house, 6 alters everything. You follow what I'm saying? So let me get a little carrot juice. See, in the first house, number 4 brings on the other side of everything. So once you get the other side of everything, once you go through the formation of numbers, if you would ask me questions, if somebody would say something, I can be more detailed maybe. The answer to ML, the male and the female, is number 42. Remember we were talking about this? L, 50, M, 1000, 1050.
This is 25. I divide 25 by 1,050. You can also look at this as 1, 5, and 5, 5 and 1. 5 and 5, 10. 1 and 1 is 2. 5 and 5 is 10. 1 and 1 is 2. I'm not multiplying 2 times 5. I said 5 plus 5. Yeah, I'm a little hungry. You know what? I can maybe take this out for tomorrow, but I don't know what to eat. I'm extremely hungry. Just give me a second. You know what? I have all kinds of seeds, and oh, I need another bag of this. I have to put this out. I need another bag. I need to eat something. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm going to get another book. If there's any truth to any of the work I do, for anybody who understands it, and for wherever it may take us, my greatest belief is whatever it speaks the truth. All misunderstandings, should I not be able to explain something or find it somewhere, will be blah blah. But this is the truth of the matter, is the numbers that come out of games and our alphabet, for me, are a design to recreate our creation, tell us the story of life, and how to reconnect to Mother Earth. It's great to listen to me if you like to, if you think you're learning or seeing something new that's entertaining. But the thing is to know, understand my compassion, my reason behind the compassion. I love to learn. I like to find all these things. I think it's fantastic. But the greatest thing for me that I believe is the peace and a harmonic natural earth. Everything is still going to happen the same. You will see everything almost the same, much different, but very the same. Because the thing that's going to come out is where, when it comes to every single individual on this planet, the understanding of what fair is fair. Do not harass thee who brings on your greatest security. One that can trust you, that you can trust, your greatest security. To watch the back of another and to the intertwine where nobody is missing, because there is no divide where things have been unfair. This planet has been guided in its way. You open up the newspaper and it says the jobs have been moved from country A to country B because it is cheaper. So you're now shifting manpower. You are now playing with the human life. This is a planet populated by those who decide, who are given the ability to decide 8, 12, 21, 821. The reason for the 821, as I told you, is the letters H and U, and that is where the alphabet begins. We don't begin until after the 7th gate, where ABC, D divides, ABC. Now we begin. On day 8 is when it begins. We go from day 8 Let me continue into the alphabet. We go from day 8 to day 33. You're 26 days in a month. Where are the other 5? In principle, is 28 that creates 26. So it's 28 plus 1, 28 plus 2, and 28 plus 3. The same way, hold on a second, I'm thinking. See ABC? I'm just thinking. 1, 1, 1. Where you see 36, you will also see 9. So the first 3 9s are standard, 27. The next one is 36, our creation of IR. 3 times 6, 18. 3 plus 6, 9. 9 and 6, 27. What is this? Well, we have 7 months of 31 days. We have 4 months of 30 days, and we have 1 inter-surrounding months by 3 years to the leap year. 147. Formation of 147. I do it this way. So in this regards, this will be the house of 60 plus 10, 70. Okay. This house, okay, I'm going to try and I don't know what I want to do because it's 0, 1. It's 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, or 1, 0, 0, 0. So 1,000, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 8. 8. The heaven. Because it's the 3 leap years. That's, I always have to look at it to what they guide us by 3 and 1, 3 and 1, 3 and 1. The reason it's 60 is because 3 cycles, 4, 8, 12, when we run these cycles. 4, 8, 12, 16. 3, 4, 5, 4, 8, 12, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. And this is the center of the 2 of them. How we get more numbers out of it is because we have a center to ABC on this side, to a center to ABC on this side, remember. Okay, ABC 9, ABC 9. No, let's not. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Well, there's 7 times to get to 21. The 8th time is 24, is the day. So what was my calculation in here? Hold on a second. Right, 7 times 3. That's 7 and 3 that we did somewhere before, which can also be a 12, right? 12, 21. So this is the 7 months in which you have 7 times 28 equals to 196. $28 plus 1 plus 0 slash 1. 28 plus 2 equals 30. Times 4 equals 120. 28 times 1 equals 28, 028. 28 plus 2 plus 1 equals 31. So
we have times 7 equals to 217. But I want to break it down this way. Since this happens 4 times, in a year, we're going to go 90. Whoop. We're going to go 90 and 30. This one over here, 90 and 30. And then it is times 3 equals 210 and equals to 90. And then what you have to do is you have to add on another 90 and another 30. And this is how the 4-year cycle works. Did I get this right? So hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is 120 days. It happens for 3 years in a row. So it's 3 times this equals to 360. And then it'll be 90 plus 30, okay, equals to 120, equals to 480 days. This is the way I have to calculate it. So if I calculate it properly, this will be 270 and 90 for my 360. Do you follow why? Because I want to use, hold on a second, I'm going to explain to you. Yes, because it's 4 years. I want to use 3 years in 1 year. And here also, this is 4 times it happens. 4 times 30 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 90 days and 30 days, like I did here, 90 days and 30 days. This is 1 year. You have to do it for 3 years and then do it for 1 year. This is 96 in rotation of IR, the birth. Number 72, the 5 times, right? 72 degrees times 5. I think I made a mistake before, right? The 3 gets 3 times, hold on a second. I'm trying to hold back a cat. 9 times 40 degrees, 8 times 45 degrees, 7 times 52 degrees equals to 364 the moon. 6 times 60 degrees, 5 times 72 degrees. Good cat. You're a good cat. Good cat. You're a good cat. Hey? You a good cat? Hmm? You're a good cat. You're a good cat. You're a good cat. Hey? Okay. So, and then there's 4 times 90 degrees, 3 times 120 degrees, 2 times 180 degrees. So in order to create something, we're going to have to, we connect that together, 8 and 2 together, we connect 7 and 3 together. No, we can't connect 7 and 3 together. 3 does not connect with 7. We connect 6 with 4 together. So that's it. We not this one. 2, 3. So 2 goes to 8. 4 goes to 6. There's nothing that goes to 5. So it's 5 in its own and 5 and 9. Now the thing about these two here, first of all, it's one. This is 1.5 times. This is 4 times. So this is okay. I'm not going to get into it. The 5 and the 9 equals to 112. That is a polarity of each other. It's a different face of each other. These two over here. What these have in similarity, okay, is where the 6 goes over to the 1 and the 4 goes over to the 9, in which 6 is running in rotation with the 9. 6 runs in rotation with 9 through this formation. I'm getting tired. I don't know if I can catch up showing you all the what I'm doing right now is, you see 90 degrees and 120 degrees is where it splits. It's two worlds, maybe one world turning in another, I don't know, but it splits because of 3 times 120 is 360, 4 times 90, 3 times 120. It shows me the polarity on the dice. That's why I run that way. It's 4 by 6, 24, or it's 8 and 8 and 8 hours equals to 24. So now if I'm going to do this formation, I'm going to take you back here to the days, and I'm not going to do all of this. Just know that it's A, B, only A once. Otherwise, when it's 0, okay, the void is ABC. 6 is the void. Remember, 6 is the void, so 9, all my voids are 6. So where am I going to go? So I just want to jump off of this and onto something else, where roulette, because I was showing the other day, I have a set of 36 numbers and a set of 36 numbers and a set of 36 numbers. The total of the 36 numbers equals to 666. It is totaling 1998. 666666666 will invert itself to 999. Right? Half of this, 999 and 999 is 1998. But 666 and 666 is 18, 18, and 18 equals to 54. Remember, I was talking about the carrot before. I never finished about the relationship between the diamonds, the carrots, the deck of cards, the bunny rabbit communication. The color is red and yellow that goes through here. Red and yellow is 1, 3, 9, 11, or 1, 2, 3, 9, if you want to look at it. A, B, C, 9. The 1 and 9, the 3 and 11, 1 and 1 is 2, 2 ignites 10. So we have 6 and 30, creation. ABC creation. 3 to the power of 2 when it gets here, I guess. They're splitting 2 worlds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just going to count it over here. 2992. Don't even, let's not even get into that. So this is how I divide up the days in the year, how I come to 31 days, for what reason. And when you come to 31 days to the gateway, we have to understand that the The French, okay, in the French, when you want to enter into this area, the gateway, it's going to be set as 97, 98, 99, 77, 97, 98, and 99. And the reason for this formation happening is because inside of this, okay, instead of just since there's a 1, since there's a 2, I use the 2 and the 1. Using the 2 and the 1, when you say 80, you're saying 4 times 20, which is the 2. And you're going to say 17, 18, or 19 inside of this. By saying 17, 18, 19 inside of this, you are announcing the word 10, 7, 10, 8, and 10, 9, one of them, right? This is 217. In the English language, it's not, I don't believe it's done again. So we have this formation, right, in which it's, let's do 7 times 28 equals to 196, right, which is 14 times 14, which takes you onto the other side after 13, right, which is 4 and 5. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. 7 times 20 is 140, becomes 146. Somebody is 56. This also is, what's funny about this is 13 times 13 equals 169. 13 times 13 equals 169, where 14 times 14 equals 196. And they tie themselves up together. Right over here, where the male and the female come out in their first year. Right after their 12th and 13th year, they come out into the 13th and 14th. 13th and 14th, right? 13th and 14th. What day is today? November 18th, 2021. $11 months of creation. So, standard cycle, reverse the day. This is the 8 heaven. Remember, the 6 and the 8 reverse. If the 6 and the 8 reverse, the 3 and the 4 are reversing, right? You see, you can see it right here. And then when we bring the dice together, 4 and 4, 8, 3 and 3, 6. 1 and 5, 6, 6 and 2, 8. So 1 and 5 brings in 6 and 2. And here you have the 84 formation at birth. 8 missing and 4 missing. This is where Pluto comes in. Where does Pluto come in? Ooh, 37. 37, creation at the gateway. Pluto enters in the void. 8 voided area. Every side of a cube has 9 possible area spaces for dots. These cubes only mark 6 dots. We can change all this. I'm going to see where else I am in these books. Okay, yes, we were talking about what happens is what's so funny is that 28 man moon. 13 man bar mitzvah. 13 times 28 equals 364, or 13 moons. 512 or 51 and 52 Earth Mars remaining, 1.25 days. This reduction over here, or divide this up, 364 divided by 4 equals to 91. If it was divided by 3, it would not work out. It will work out to 122. It'll only work out to the leap year, signifying that bar mitzvah, Batz, mitzvah. Batz mitzvah. I don't remember. You spell it with two Z's. 26, 52, 62, 72, 81, 91, 104. Wow. 2, 3, 23, 33, 45, 36, 45, 50, 56, 5, 75, 85, 89, 99, 109, 110, 111, 12, 120. 120. I don't know if you put the bar mitzvah, Batz mitzvah. Is there a Z in there? I have to look at that again. Because anyways, this is what it is in the count. What's missing is 11, 11. 11 times 11. So it's 121 and 22 equals 143. Okay, anyways, let's leave that out. Divided by 3 only works out in the leap year. To a complete year. This one is missing. This is only 364. It's missing the rest of the year. This one does not calculate. Divided by 3, 364 divided by 3 equals to 121.3333. So since it's 1111, right? 121.333. That 0.333 is because of a division of 1, 4, and 7. 1 divided by 3 equals 0.333. Divided by 3 equals 1.333. Divided by 3 equals to 2.333. I only know by memory. And then there's 258 if you want to look at that. Divided by 3 equals to 0.666 equals to 1.666 and equals to 2.666. And everything in formation, 369 equals to 1, 2, 3. So where everything becomes strong and full is over here. Everything else is a part. So if there's a part inside of any of these, the difference with this one, right? The difference between this one and this one is 0.33. If you put these two together, right, 266 and 1, number 8 and 4, you get 3.99. You get Jupiter. You get Jupiter by combining this one and this one. 8 and 4 is 3.99. 9 times, let me try to figure this one out again. Hold on a second. 399. 19 times 19 equals 361 plus 38 is 399. That is the other side of formation of creation. The altar to this total number, okay, I'm not sure if I should run it up, right? Because this runs down 2 levels. So I'm not sure if I should bump it up 2 levels because it's 1 times 1 equals 1. 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So it's 399 minus 399 minus 3 equals 396. 396 divided by 4 equals 396 divided by 4 equals 99. 396 divided by 3 equals 2. 132 ABC creation. 1 3, 3 3s, 2 3s. Anyways, that's it. Tired. I'm not sure if I got everything in. I want to thank you for joining. It's been 3 hours and a half since I've been sitting at the stool. It's 7:45 at night, so you can imagine I started early in the afternoon. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody's having a good time. I hope I didn't lose everybody. I know I didn't complete everything because I did not complete the 666 on the floor and where the numbers fit in which what I wanted to talk about is the new numbers that fit in between, oh my God, you have first, then you have 1th at 10, and then you have 1th at 19. This is in the first dozen. The first dozen and the first dozen this way, up and down. Whoops, sorry. I didn't see. This is the first dozen in roulette. First. Now the let me see, 1, 10. Oh, again, yes, a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now when you're running, hold on a second. When you're running the alphabet from the center of 36 numbers, K, no, 8, H, 1 through 36, H, H equals A. Begin at 8. Okay, begin at 8. But remember, the reverse cube, okay, the reverse cube is 6. So if I started at 6, instead of it being here, it would be over here, the half-life. So it reverts from here into here. Creation is here instead of here. If it was the standard, in standard it's 16, but here it's Resh. Here it's inside the sun. This will be the SON 48 in Pluto. This will be 5 and 4 sun, SOSUN. Spirit is 76 to the 17th gateway. 89, H and I, the birth in the heavens, to the gateway of the female, if you want to call it that way. So then you get to 21st. You are also at 12th. At 12th, okay, that is going to be a 12th. We're going to have a 12th. You know, number 12 looks like an R. We're going to have a 12th. Why? Because 12 is now last as it is first. In reverting, we're going to have a first and a 12th. Whether you begin here or you revert it back going this way, 12 all the way to 4. But now my question comes out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You see, that's where 9 comes in. It only looks like 8, but it's a 9 total of numbers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it inverts itself. And it's first and last. And it's last as it is first. And it is last that it is first. Although this is fourth as well, they now become the TH. And does this happen again? Okay. It's certainly, I'm hoping so. I have to look throughout the alphabet. So now we know that anything that's regarded as 10 will have a once to it as a TH. Okay. Like this would be tenst. And this would be 19th. And if you want to look at it away, but it reverses to this. And so 21, okay, now becomes your first in starting over. And then your next one will be 31, okay, will be 31st. So you have first, 21st, 31st, then you have 41st. Now everything gets inverted from 41st because it is the fourth one. It's the fourth ST. So there's a change between 31 and 41. Now the invert of that, the full inversion is 69 and 79, 7 and 3, 10, 1 and 9, 10. Okay. And this is 89. In short inversion, this would be 59, 69, and 79 to create 100 or to create just the number 1 for first. So just blow that off because it's too hard. So when you invert these, right, like the 21st, okay, we'll get the 20s will get the 80s, the 30s will get the 70s, and the 40s will get the 60s, which means all these firsts, they go together, the inverted side of it. So there's really no more than 3 sections of creation. And remember, 2, 3, 4, right? 31st and 41st. So 21st is 3, 31st is 4, and 41st is 5th. So now the female, who has the 21st Batz mitzvah, 2 and 1, 3, to the bar mitzvah. The bar mitzvah starts the manhood at number 14 in the sun. So we revert to this or number 72. And I'm tired. That's it. I can't think. Can't think. Peace. Oh, before I go, you know when I say everything is run by 8? Because here's a block. And you can design this without picking up your pen. It's 1.5 movements. This block, if you notice, is 3, 3, and 3, and then 2 in the center. When you fold the block, it becomes half and half. When you fold it again, okay, you can see whichever way or whatever animal or whatever you prefer to see. Now, what we're going to show you with this is now I'm going to fold it again. I like to call this the delta angle. Okay, maybe I didn't cut it exactly right. But when I open it up to show you 2, and I can't open up this side. You see, I can't open up. Only can I open this side. So when I show you that there is a division, can you see this? When I show you there is a division over here, the division is closed to this side. See the empty space here? It's closed to one side only. I wish I can show this to you. Let me see if I can make my camera bigger to see if I'm yeah, okay, so what I'm trying to show you is here's a division. How can I change this light? Oh, it's the light behind, eh? Terrible, the whole. So what happens is when you see this division here, when you show it folding, it folds to one side. It folds to one side. The other side is the open. The standard is in the back side. You see that? It opens only to one side. Although it's split, this heart only goes to one side. And then you have the back side. Then it becomes half. And that's a stop sign. Take any shape, just expand the lines. Thank you for watching this video. Peace. If you want to see what I'm watching, this is what I see. Have a good day. Have a good night. This video is done for now. Say hello to my kitty cat. Say hello. How can we end this? Exit full screen. You want to give me a kiss?